think about putting food on our tables, but what about the people who can't afford putting food on their tables? Well, there's a foundation that was put in place right after Irma, with individuals with terrific dedication, and they have been supplying food to families in poverty for the past couple of years. The program is in trouble. By August of this year, they might cease to exist because they can't sustain. I did do an interview with them, exclusive interview, so we'll get into that. And pretty sad story. I hope that we can help. Take a look. Okie dokie, we are here at the Freegan Foundation's headquarters. We're here with Joost from the foundation. How are we doing, sir?
I am good. How are you?
Yes, I'm fine. Tell us a little bit about what the Freegan Foundation does here, so they could get an indication of what you guys are responsible for. Because you always hear the name,
Yeah.
but you want to get some more details.
All right. Well, we started as an after Irma relief project, where we would be cooking meals for people who didn't have a kitchen, or the house was destroyed, or they didn't have the means to get a healthy meal on the table. And to make that project sustainable, we started collecting food waste from supermarkets and wholesalers, or any restaurant or hotel.
Is there a lot of that?
Sorry?
Is there a lot of that?
There's a lot, because there's, I think in the whole world, it's like 1/3 that you see in a supermarket does not end up on our plates, but in the garbage bin. Yeah, so that's a lot. We still do that. We have a van driving around 5-6 days a week, and the bigger supermarkets, they donate their waste to us. At first, we would make meals from that, but the amount of stuff that we get right now is so much that we just, whatever we put in the van, we just deliver to the people in need mostly. But since that's a very, how do you say, fluctuating stuff that we get, there's also people who really need help. So we started the Client Choice Food Bank, which means that instead of handing out food boxes, we made a little supermarket that you see behind us. And people come here every week for their weekly groceries, and everything that they get is like the same stuff you and I buy in the supermarket. So that has nothing to do with food waste. It's freshly bought. It's mostly emphasizes on fresh fruits, fresh vegetables, so that people can get their weekly vitamins in. So
and what would be the difference for them here? Is it a special price or?
Yeah. They pay only 1/3 roughly. And we, well, not we, but funders, sponsors add 2/3 of it. So it's, they pay $4 per week, and they receive $12.50 worth of stuff.
Wow.
Yeah, that's if you see, so some people have like they live with four people.
Does anybody comply? Anybody can just come? I'm sure.
No, the appliance system is quite the criteria is quite extensive. It's like a personal conversation that takes about half an hour to find out if people really need the help. Right now we have 85 families in the program. There's another 60 on the waiting list, and that's just because we don't have the funds to help more people. But yeah, there's a lot more people that could use that, and especially pensioners that really need the help because they have a pension and that's all they're going to get.
That's all they get, yeah.
They won't find a job. There's no way for them to get more help. But also single parents, I want to say mothers, but also men, of course, parents. That's mostly the people that we help.
Wow. And how do you deal with distinguishing who needs it and who just wants to take abuse?
Yeah, there's always people who, it's like the 80-20 rule. There's always people that will and that we cannot check, but we try to check as much as we can with UB bills, with rent bills and everything. But we also stress St. Martin is a small community.
Very small, yes.
And you will see your neighbor here, or you will see your aunt or whatever, and people will talk.
Yeah.
Because if you take advantage of us, then people will come to us and say, that person doesn't really need it, la, la, la. And in a way, it's kind of telling on your neighbor, but on the other hand, it's also, but there is a lot of people who really need the help.
Really need it,
So then I'm fine with, if anyone says that person not, I'm like, thank you for telling us.
How is the program doing now? I hear that there are some challenges when it comes to keeping the program going. Yeah,
because like I said, that is like freshly bought food and everything. So we buy that, and right now it's about $10,000 a month that we just spend on groceries.
Oh, wow.
That's a lot. But R4CR, the program from the World Bank, is coming to an end in this year, and they pay half of our groceries. So right now we're struggling to keep going for the rest of the year. Because it's technically the rent is paid for, the staff is paid for, we have enough volunteers, we just need stuff on the shelves, and that's right now what we're struggling most with.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay, so you would say that you would want the program to be extended, or any other persons or businesses, entities that would want to give into the program is open?
Yeah, it can be monetary, but it can also be just like products. I mean, it is literally the can of beans that we need money for, or the can of beans, so I don't care. Either way. Yeah.
And the poverty situation on St. Martin, if you, maybe because you've been involved since year after year, would you say it's alarming?
I would say it's alarming because it's not getting any better. And we have because the program runs every time for 6 months, so you're in it for 6 months, and then we do a review, and new people can be added to the list. But the amount of people that apply, it doesn't go down. So we almost always have like 250 applicants for the program, of which 150 will kind of be eligible, and then and then we can only take 85. And in the past 3-4 years, and it's also because of COVID, I think this is the first year that we might, but sorry, it's also the situation is that we have a lot of season work, of course, here. And in June, a lot of season work stops. And then we see the rise in applications coming again, that people just need help.
Wow. Something to really look at, be grateful for what you have. So let's make sure. And like, while we speak, you see this happen. Hello, no problem. You can see it. All right, Jose. Thanks so much. Any final words?
Any final words?
Yeah.
Yeah. Sharing is caring. Please, if you have anything, don't throw it away. You can bring it to us, but better yet, knock on your neighbor's door and ask if they need help. And if they don't need help, you can bring it to us.
Perfect. Late night show. We'll be back. Also, so today, the tallest former member of Parliament, Ronald Bryson, did meet with the Freegan Food representatives, and he plans to, if elected, go and get more food for the homeless and for those who are in need. Not a laughing matter, so I'll leave it at that. I do hope that the program is extended, or other businesses, organizations, NGOs do step up and do something for us to continue to feed these families. 85 households, and it never goes down. That's a scary, scary, scary statistic. Welcome to the Late Night Show. We have a good one for you. Let's begin.
At GEBE, we take the safety and quality of your water seriously. Every day, our dedicated sample